Here's the thing, guys. I think everyone knows that failure is the most essential part of success. It is the one thing that is inevitable and that every single person who wants to be successful has to go through. And yet, everyone seems to avoid failure because they don't want to look stupid. They don't want to fail, they don't want to humiliate themselves, they don't want to go through something where they will look stupid. But the key is you gotta look stupid. You gotta be bad at something. And you gotta fail a million times until you succeed. And the way you can look at it is there are a certain amount of failures that you have to go through until you can become successful. And these failures are inevitable. These number of failures are inevitable. You have to go through them. You have to go through them. You have to experience them. You have to learn from them. They need to happen for you to be able to become successful and get to the point where you've built enough character, enough knowledge, enough wisdom, enough experience to become the person you need to become and to get to that successful point. Because success is not really about the money, it's about the person you actually become along the way. It's about the character that you build. So if you look at it like this, if you look at it in a way where you have to go through 1,000 failures in order to succeed, that is like a must. It's inevitable. You need to go through that. And whatever you do, you can't avoid it. It's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. These are the failures you have to go through. They're in front of you. And if you don't go through them, you're never going to get successful. If every single person knew that I have 1,000 failures to go through until I can become successful, everyone would try their best to fail as much as possible. Think about it. Like everyone would go out there every single day. They would do everything in their power to fail as many times as they can, as quickly as possible, to get to that thousand failure mark and actually become successful. Because that's all it takes. There are a certain number of failures you have to go through until you can become successful. So why don't you wake up with a hunger every single day to fail as much as possible? Because you know you have to go through it anyways. You know it's going to happen anyways. You know it's inevitable. If you want to get to the other side of life, the better side, the more fruitful and meaningful and fulfilling side, you have to go through this. And there's no other way. So why not just push through it? Why not just be like, you know what? I have to do this anyway, so I might as well just fail as much as I can, as quickly as I can, right? This mentality, if you really understand this, you would be eager to fail every day because this is what it takes. And a lot of people avoid the very thing they need to become successful. Because if you try the very first time and you just succeeded and you got everything you ever wanted, do you think you'd be a better person at the end of it? If you didn't go through the hell and the difficulties and the adversities and the storms and every bullshit along the way, do you really think you would become a person worthy of having that life? And do you really think you would enjoy it? Do you really think that a destination would mean anything? The reason this destination is meaningful, the reason you enjoy it, the reason it means so much when we achieve it is because we went through shit to get there. There's no light without dark. That's how it is. Like the reason we experience these highs is because we've experienced the lows. That's all it is at the end of the day. Like a lot of people want it right now. They want it today. They just want the results. They just want things to work. They just want to see the momentum right away and start making money, get rich and blah, 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 travel the world. But if you got that right away, what would it mean to you? It wouldn't really mean anything. Like you wouldn't appreciate it and you wouldn't become a better person. Because we become better people through hardship. When we experience bullshit, when we go through all kinds of shit in life, all kinds of pain, that's when we become better men, better people. And that's what's necessary. That's what we need to do. So stop avoiding the process. Stop avoiding the failures. They're what matter the most. From the failures, you learn everything. And from the process, you actually live. The process is all you have because it's the present. And the present is all you have and all you'll ever have and all you've ever had. So the process is life in and of itself. And the failures are the lessons along the way. This is all that matters. There is no destination because you've probably achieved amazing things the last few years, things you dreamt of years before, and you are in that situation and in that life that you dreamt of years before, and you probably don't appreciate it as much as you should. Because you thought back then, if I achieved what I have today, I would be happy. Now you have that thing today that you dreamt of years before, and you're not happy. Why? Because a destination will never make you happy. You'll always want more and more and more and more and more. It's this never ending greed. You should be thankful for the fact that you want something, that you have a goal. Then you can enjoy the process of chasing that goal and achieving that goal. Because the process in and of itself is the goal. That's the goal. The journey is the goal. Being alive and being able to experience the good and the bad, the highs, the lows, and everything. That's the actual goal. The goal isn't to reach a destination. There is no destination. There is none. Even when you get to your destination, you think you're going to be happy when you get there. No, then at that point, you're going to have a million other problems. You're going to have new problems. You're going to have new bullshit to deal with. And it's always going to keep going. So you think you're going to get it to a certain point, but no, it's not going to happen. There's always going to be new bullshit and new destinations that you have mapped out. So embrace the failures, embrace the process, embrace all the bullshit that comes with it, and all the beauty that comes with it. And that's how you really win. So keep that in mind. This is the process that you need. And I'm sure everyone knows this deep down. It is honestly common sense, but this was just a little bit of a unique twist to it. That if you knew after 1,000 failures they would be successful, you would wake up every day eager to fail. Eager to fail every single time. All of the time. So, yeah, that's it, guys. And as always, I'll see you next time. Cheers.